Hello and welcome back. Today's video is going to be another Boxycharm video. This is the box for March. And actually I really like everything in this. This is only my third Boxycharm ever. This is my first year ever signing up. I do have an unboxing playlist though. I have tried everything at least once in this box, so I can give some thoughts, and let's just get into it. The first item was a hair mask. This is Project Beauty Hair Gurt. This is the Intense Repair Yogurt Hair Mask, and the value of this is $10. I used this once a couple days ago when I washed my hair, and my hair feels pretty soft. I mean, same as usual. I don't know. I don't think it like performed any miracles, but I've only used it once. I love hair masks though, so for me this is a really good product because I go through shampoo and conditioner rather quickly. So getting something like that in a Boxycharm is pretty awesome. I will say though that if it was like styling products, that it's not something I would use because I tend to really not use any styling products other than a little hair oil and heat protectants. So yeah, $10. But I thought it was nice the one time I used it, and I will definitely continue to use this. All right, this next item, when I saw other people getting their Boxycharms, I wanted this so bad. I was so hoping that I would get it, and I did. I am really excited. This is the Pharmacy Very Cherry Clean Makeup Melt-Away Cleansing Balm, limited edition. I think only the cherry part is limited edition because this is a permanent product in their line. And yeah, it's a cleansing balm. I have used it. It works quite well. I really like cleansing balms. I like to do the double cleanse method. Sometimes I just use a face wash for the double cleanse and just do 2 rounds of face wash, which actually works pretty well most of the time. But yeah, I had a different cleansing balm that I was using from Herborian, which I did not like as much. So I was really happy to get a new one because that one leaves a really kind of thick film on the face. Obviously I'm using face wash afterwards, but it's kind of hard to get it off. And I've heard amazing things about this one, so I was really excited, and yay, I did get it. I will say that I feel like I got lucky with this box because I watch so many Boxycharm videos. I'm obsessed with knowing what's in other people's Boxycharms, and some of the stuff people got this month I wasn't into. Like there were tweezers and hair ties, which to me seem kind of random. I would rather them stay focused on purely makeup and skincare. And then there's the Boxycharm palette, which I actually have heard that a lot of people have really enjoyed it. Spoiler, I did not get that palette. I just don't love the idea of Boxycharm kind of coming out with their own makeup because I think a lot of us sign up for this to try other brands and try brands that maybe we wouldn't normally try from kind of more well-known like Sephora and things like that. So, and I know I'm not the only person that thinks that, but people have said that they do like that palette. Anyway, let's talk about a makeup item that I did get, and that is this lip gloss. This is Vintage by Jessica Liebeskin, which I've never heard of this brand except for in other Boxycharm videos. This is a pretty standard lip gloss, and I'm wearing it today. It looks kind of pink, but it's mostly sheer. I will say I love the shine to it, and it's a really smooth formula. It's like the slightest hint of mint, not too tingly. You guys know that I don't love overly tingly lip glosses, but this is really, really nice. They say that the value is $25. Oh, I didn't say the value of the Pharmacy. The Pharmacy cleansing balm is $34 normally. Anyway, this, $25. I would not pay $25 for this. It's a very basic gloss. I like it, I do. The packaging feels like really cheap plastic though, which it's totally fine. I do enjoy the product, but I just think it's kind of funny that they're charging $25. I checked on the actual Jessica Liebeskin website, and that is how much they're charging for this, which very overpriced in my opinion, but I love shiny lip gloss and I've worn this several times and I actually really, really enjoy it. Alrighty, then was my choice item, and that is the Murad Hydrodynamic Ultimate Moisture for Eyes. This is an eye cream. The value of this is $70, and Murad is a brand I've never tried purely because it's very, very expensive. I mean, it's an eye cream. It doesn't look like anything crazy, but I've used it a couple times and I do like it. I don't think it's as moisturizing though as my Kiehl's Creamy Avocado eye cream. That's been my holy grail for I think like 7 or 8 years. So even just having tried this a few times, I don't think it's as moisturizing as the eye cream I normally use, but I will use this. And eye cream is something that is really expensive. And if I can like alternate this with my Kiehl's one, it actually could keep me from having to buy one faster because that one is kind of expensive, although it's not as expensive as this. The Kiehl's one, you get 0.5 ounces for $30. And this, how much is in this? Okay, yeah, this is 0.5 ounces and it's $70. So it's a lot more expensive than the eye cream I normally purchase, but I will use it and I am excited to get skincare that I will actually use. And yeah, I think this was a good choice item. I do love the whole choice thing. I think it's really nice to be able to pick out a product. And I'm actually excited for the choice for next month because I picked to get a Zoeva palette. Hopefully I actually get one. The weird thing is, I'm on a side note, but they said that there's going to be 10 potential palettes, but they don't let you pick which one. You just get to pick like a Zoeva palette in general. So that's kind of interesting. But anyway, I've wanted to try Zoeva, so I really hope I actually do get a Zoeva palette. Anyway, this is nice. I can already tell you I wouldn't pay $70 for it, but it's great and I definitely will use it. And then I got the eyeshadow palette that I wanted. I got the Living in Color palette by Hank and Henry. And like I said, I just wasn't as excited about the Boxycharm palette because I'd rather try brands, you know, I've never tried. And actually I have heard good things about this Hank and Henry brand. And it's actually a really pretty palette. I think this is a good choice for a subscription box because it's a combination of colorful shadows and neutral shadows. So it's not super rainbow so that for the neutral lovers, they wouldn't wear it. But if you like color, you definitely have some. And I've worn this palette once and it lasted really well throughout the day. I wore this metallic. It has some shimmers in it and there was not fallout throughout the day. This is actually really nice. And I used a couple of these matte browns. They blended really well. Let me give you some swatches. But yeah, I will say, oh, and the value of this palette is $27. Here are some swatches. It honestly doesn't swatch amazing, but the shadows I've used were really beautiful. And yeah, I think the only thing I would say, I think a lot of people have said this part is kind of thick. It seems kind of unnecessary. You know, the shadows are pretty small. I like the size of it this way, but yeah, I wish it was thinner. But I actually really love this color story. I've liked the formula the one time I used it. And yeah, I was excited to not get the Boxycharm palette, but again, I have heard people saying that it is nice quality. Alrighty, that is it. I actually feel pretty lucky with the stuff I got this month because I really got the things that I wanted. The only thing that I have seen in a lot of other people's videos, people were getting Becca lip glosses or Becca lip liners, which I probably would have preferred to this Jessica Liebeskin, but it's actually a nice gloss, so I really can't complain. I have really enjoyed Boxycharm. It's crazy. I feel like I've gotten pretty lucky though with the 3 boxes I've gotten, but yeah, I really can't complain. Oh, and let me tell you the total value. And the total value of this box was $166, which is pretty crazy considering it's $25 a month. Yeah, like I said, I've been really impressed. I do have a whole Boxycharm unboxing playlist. If you are interested in seeing that, let us know if you have Boxycharm. I'm really curious to hear what you guys got. And if you got that Boxycharm palette, I'm very curious to hear about the quality because overall I have heard people saying that it is pretty nice. That is it. Let us know what you think and thank you for watching.